Hey guys, it is NCS Fan 001 here, welcoming you to another one of those weekly trophy list update videos. Today's date is Monday, October 19th, 2020. If only it was already November, that would be kind of nice. Anyway, this will have covered the week of October 12th through the 18th of 2020. So there are quite a few things to talk about this week, though they aren't all entirely trophy related. So first I'll go on and do a quick mention. Ghost of Tsushima just got its DLC trophies. It has a New Game Plus DLC, which shockingly is really quite simple. All you actually have to do is you have to trade with one character once, and you just have to beat the game in New Game Plus on any difficulty. So that's a nice trend away from some of the other games, in that even though there is a New Game Plus, it's not at all difficult because you carry over all your upgrades and stuff, so that's probably very, very easy. But the Legends mode looks like it could be troublesome because, it's online-based, there's some skill-based trophies, there's a raid. So, I don't know, I wish you guys luck, those of you who are about to go venture into that DLC. So, second game I want to talk about real quick is Overcooked 2. Me and Blair have been playing through it, and we're currently on to Carnival of Chaos. Have finished 3 stars in every prior level, in the base game and the DLC. So I know it's looking more and more possible, so I just don't know exactly when it'll go on the list, hopefully in the near future, once I can, check and confirm everything. So, along with that, though, I do need to bring up Destiny 2, and I really need to ask you guys a serious question here about Destiny 2. As we all know, it's around November 10th that a lot of content is going to get vaulted. Now, I do apologize if there is any background noise in this because my dishwasher is currently running because I forgot to run it earlier in the day when I should have, but then I would have no dishes left starting tomorrow or really starting Monday because it's being recorded on Sunday night. So, yeah, do keep that in mind if you hear any noise in the background. So, with Destiny 2, though, the problem is that when a lot of stuff gets vaulted, obviously a lot of planets and stuff are going away and the raids and a lot of content's going away. Now, the only weapon I am missing for the Wayfarer Triumph seal is the Vouchsafe. I've still been going for it for 4 straight weeks with literally no luck. I'm doing all of the weekly activities. I do the ones, there's 2 things you can do for, completing 8 weekly bounties or whatever, or no, 8 daily bounties. You have to complete the weekly story mission. You have to do a certain amount of damage, a certain amount of kills in the well. Or a certain amount of activity completions in the well, all that stuff, and as well as the Ascendant Challenge. I've been doing absolutely everything for the past 3 to 4 weeks. Still don't have that one weapon. I've been missing it for 3 to 4 weeks. Now, the thing is, the Dreaming City is not going away. It's still going to be there, and therefore that weapon's still going to be there. My question is, are any of the actual Triumphs and Triumph seals going to become unobtainable even if you have all of the stuff that would no longer be obtainable? So obviously a lot of weapons and equipment is going to be vaulted, but what about the overall Triumphs and Triumph seals? Because if the seals are going to be vaulted, then I'm kind of in trouble with that. Because that would be a serious issue if that's going to get vaulted, if Wayfarer gets vaulted as a whole, and I can no longer do it because I've spent 100+ hours over this summer and fall grinding for these weapons and such, and now I don't want to get screwed over by one stupid RNG-based weapon that isn't even really that hard to get compared to some of the ones I've gotten. I've gotten all the Ikelos weapons pretty easily. I got the Braytech weapons with relative ease. I don't want to get screwed over on this 100+ hour grinding, so please let me know if the actual seals are going to get vaulted or if I can still earn them afterward, provided I've done all the missable stuff. So, all that being said, now that rant, I guess, and stuff is over, let's look at the actual trophies earned this week. Not a whole lot of overall progress. I got kind of busy at times, and I'll go ahead and sync early this time, because why not do it a little bit differently? So I earned 2 platinums this week, 476 and 477, in Road Bustle, the North American and the European version. This is the latest super quick and easy platinum horror game, as it simply requires you to reach a total score of 16,000 in a single game, 16,000 points. So what happens is this game plays a little bit like Frogger. You're going to be trying to move forward on passing roads and buildings and all that kind of stuff. And if you get hit, you die. Although I think you get checkpoints every 5,000 points or something, so that's kind of nice. At the very least, I think you get one at 10,000. So to get the Platinum Trophy, though, all you have to do is reach 16,000 total points, which wouldn't be that hard if you were doing it normally, but you can actually sort of cheat this because there's a couple things you can do. You can run in circles. You could technically rubber band your controller in some way and just run in circles for probably a good like 15 to 20 minutes. And that should get you up there, although that would require a little more effort. The best strategy by far is to turn around from where you start. You're going to see a red building, a really tall red building behind like either a jewelry or ice cream shop. I can't really remember. Or actually, I can look in the picture and we can find out. Okay, ice cream shop. So let's look at this actual capture so you guys know where to go. Go to this spot, go down, and then start moving straight forward up towards the ice cream shop. And as long as you're doing that, you will continuously rack up score, and you can obtain the Platinum in about 5 minutes from when you boot up the game, making this easily one of the fastest and easiest, lowest effort Platinum trophies out there. Now, I'm kind of surprised that they never released a Vita version for this, because, I mean, the game's only $1, by the way, so they could have easily done cross-buy with the Vita and, you know, gotten 2 Platinums for $1 the way that My Name is Mayo did. And they could have, you know, done this with all the region stacks, because this game has 3 region stacks. It's North America, Europe, and Asia. It's just ridiculous. It's another one of those just places where Sony really needs to input a little bit of quality control here and there, and, you know, actually not allow this kind of crap onto the store, because this is really just destroying the trophy system. Because I wanted to be able to say I played the game just to be able to experience it before talking about it. And it's just like, you know, if you're going to make a Platinum that's that quick and that easy, then that's really a problem. Like, now, I'm actually shocked that only 84.7% of people on here have this Platinum. That's really surprising, because it's like 99% on PSN profiles, or 98%. So, this is one of those games that is a serious problem when it comes to the trophy hunting world, because it just makes Platinum trophies way too easy to get. And it's one of those cases where you could easily get, you know, if you wanted to get 100 Platinums in a week, you could easily do so, especially if you were stacking the games multiple times. As you know, you have 2 for Mayo. I mean, Mr. Masashi's only 1 at least. Every Ratalaika game, pretty much, up until recently, had 6 stacks, sometimes even 7. Yeah, just games like that you could have easily done multiple times over and over again. Plus, you had other easy games like Slide and 1000 Top Rated and stuff like that. You had games that had, you know, auto-syncing trophies in them, cloud-syncing trophies in some cases, like with Sound Shapes, even though that's no longer a viable option. So this is just one of those games that's showing where trophy hunting is headed, and how it's just gotten to be way too easy compared to the old days, and way too much of an influx of these extremely cheap, quick, and easy Garbo game plats that probably shouldn't be on the store in the first place. Although, I guess, unlike 1000 Top Rated, they didn't come out and stupidly advertise this as easiest Platinum trophy on PlayStation Network. Because I'm pretty sure that's what got 1000 Top Rated taken down within 2 days of it getting released all those years ago. Because that was like, what, 3 years ago now? So yeah, I did both versions of the game. I did the second version in about 4.5 minutes, I think it took me, from first to last trophy. So about 5 minutes, as it would have taken a few seconds to get over to the starting point. Now, some people have said that the score trophies can glitch out a little bit, like the 5,000 and 10,000 can glitch out if you're popping multiple trophies at basically the same time, like if the notifications are up on screen. I didn't run into any problems during the European version, just running straight forward the entire time. During the North American version, I stopped briefly after each trophy just to make sure it wouldn't glitch out. I didn't run into any problems on either version, but do just keep that in mind just in case trophies don't unlock. I mean, it would only set you back a few minutes if you had to delete the game and reinstall it. Obviously, it wouldn't set you back that far. But I mean, it's still something there just to keep in mind so that you know that the game can glitch. And then the other game I worked on this week and actually earned trophies in, Resident Evil 3. Finally got this one on GameFly. And it is a lot of fun so far, although I know that it's a fairly short overall game compared to even like Resident Evil 2. Supposedly you can beat this one in like an hour and 15 minutes or something crazy like that. Maybe even less than that, especially if you're running through with that infinite rocket launcher that you eventually get. So as for the trophies I earned, these two are both story-related and unmissable from very early in the game. That is a story-related trophy. That is a story-related trophy. That is for beating the game on the highest difficulty of Inferno. I don't really know what to say about that yet because obviously I haven't gotten there yet. I'm doing my first playthrough according to the Power Picks guide on assisted while finding all the collectibles. So that's what I'm currently doing, as well as making a couple of manual saves in certain places to farm for items, to farm for points. I mean, to be able to buy the special items, because that's what you can do with this game. You can get points from doing certain actions throughout the game, such as killing a certain number of enemies with a certain weapon, and if you do that, you will end up being able to purchase various rewards, including an infinite ammo rocket launcher, as well as coins that like make you stronger and heal you automatically over time and stuff like that. That's going to make a lot of the trophies much easier, to where there's only a handful of really tough parts of the game on Inferno S rank, because that's by far the hardest trophy, is Inferno S ranking the game. Because I think it just comes down to beating the game in under 2 hours with no more than 5 saves, which is not too many different things you have to do for it. Craft any item, this is pretty much unmissable. Improve a weapon, this is pretty much unmissable, especially if you're getting all the collectibles. Same with getting organized here, expanding your inventory. Definitely things you want to do. Now, I don't know why every single trophy is hidden, basically, in this game. Or not every single one of them, but a lot of them. So those are presumably story-related or fairly easy. This one, I think, is right at the beginning of the game, and I think I've placed 2 of them so far. I'm just following the guide exactly. That should be story-related. That should be story-related. S rank on Inferno, that's by far the hardest trophy in the game. That's presumably story. That's presumably story. That is a missable trophy for a certain part of the game, so I'm sure that it'll be good to make a save before that. That looks like a story-related trophy. That looks like a story-related trophy. And then this one is one of the collectible types, the Charlie dolls. There's like 4 different types of collectibles. There are Charlie dolls, of which there are about 20. There's something like 56 files you have to find. And then there are... what else is there? There's the hip pouches that you have to find. There's a few different weapons. And a certain number of locks you have to open. 2 enemies with a single shot. I'm sure that that one seems to be pretty easy. I guess I'm surprised I haven't gotten it already. I'll probably get it automatically while doing the second playthrough with, you know, whenever I get the infinite launcher. Collectible trophy, collectible trophy, collectible trophy, collectible trophy. Complete the game on standard and hardcore, which you'll get while going through the game on Inferno. Complete the game on Nightmare or higher, so Nightmare is not as difficult as Inferno. I guess it's a lower rank. S rank, you're going to combine that with the Inferno run. Then you have a couple of, or 3 technically, full playthrough trophies. You have to complete the game in under 2 hours, which you're going to get while doing the Inferno S rank. Complete the game using 1 or fewer recovery items. This one, I'm not sure if you want to do this one with that Inferno S rank playthrough, because that seems like it could be pretty difficult. You are allowed to heal once, because there's apparently a section where you take scripted damage. And then this one, I mean, this one probably won't be that hard. It'll probably be the last one I do, just like sort of what I did with Resident Evil 2, just because it's... then I'll know the game very well and won't really have to worry. So just do a final assisted playthrough for that one trophy. So I don't know how long it's going to take me to get through Resident Evil 3, but I'm going to be working on it throughout this week. So with that, level 708, 91%, 19,476 total trophies, 477 platinums, 2,770 golds, 5,211 silvers, 11,018 bronzes. So, plans for the upcoming week. It is going to, of course, include continuing to play Destiny 2 and farm for that one stupid weapon that just eludes me. But aside from that, I will be working my way through Resident Evil 3, of course. I'm sure I'll get at least half the trophies by the end of this coming week. Now, along with that, though, I'm also continuing to work on Advanced Warfare. I finally got 2 other people to play it with. The only problem is we can all only play at nights, so like evenings and nights. Really the only time we can play that all of our schedules line up. I mean, we all work during the day, because actually I'll let you guys in on that if you don't watch the streams. I actually just got a new job that is not only full-time, but not a contract, finally, after all these months of quarantine and COVID and all that other crap. So I'm happy about that, but that obviously means that I will be more busy during the day, so I won't ever be online during the day or anything, but that is a-okay by me. I'm just glad to be back into this. So that is causing us to have to play at night on that, which is fine, aside from the fact that the trophies are pretty annoying, because we tried a couple rounds on Carrier on Saturday night to try to do the Easter egg, and that stupid grenade plinko step is awful, because it just requires a ridiculous amount of luck at the box and just a lot of points. It's just a whole mess. Not looking forward to continuing on with that game, especially when we get to Descent. I am really not looking forward to Descent with double feature mode. But we will be working on that, so I want to also bring that up because it means that I don't know what my stream schedule is going to be like this week, because there are going to be, there are going to be a lot of days where we're going to be working on that game instead, and I need to focus on that over streaming for obvious reasons, because, got to get that game done, got to get that 2014 Call of Duty game done. Then I can go look at Destiny 1, which is the next really old game I want to work on. I mean, once I finish with this and Destiny 2, that is. Although with Destiny 1, I still probably need to buy Rise of Iron. It just never goes on sale is the problem. It's still $30, which is way too much at this point in time. I mean, you're already, 3 years into the life cycle of the sequel. Can't you just give that DLC to us either for free or for at least a lot cheaper? So that's sort of the current plans for this week. I'll continue streaming when I can during this week. We'll probably be beating the final boss, or at least getting... Well, no, we won't be beating the final boss, but we'll be making a lot of progress on Sunshine on Friday on that drinking game. And then maybe on Saturday, depending on what happens that day, maybe I'll be able to stream again that day. Maybe I'll stream during the day on Sunday like I did this past week. So we'll see on all that, because we still got... I want to do one more stream of 64 just to finish the game, unless people demand that I go and finish the game to 100%. I'm not currently planning on doing so. Along with that, Sunshine will probably be 2 to maybe 3 more streams, depending on some of these later missions, because there's still a lot of blue coins to find. Then there is Galaxy, which is going to take probably 3 more streams. So we'll see on all that. Plus, of course, we got to return to the Call of Duty challenge runs. I'm still editing down the Black Ops 1 run. I'm maybe like halfway through that one, though I'd still have to record the script and all. So I'll try to work on that this week. There will be a Fallout recipe video out most likely this week, one day. I don't know exactly what day yet, but it's edited. I just need to check it over one last time, and then it'll be ready for release. It's an interesting one. So that is going to be it for this video, guys. I will see you throughout this coming week for more normal content. So some trophy videos, hopefully a couple of streams, but we'll see depending on schedule. Hopefully I'll be able to at least get through Carrier. That's the main goal, is to get through that 3rd DLC, because at least that's something, as well as Resident Evil 3. So thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you later this week for more content.